So we're going to go through how to make a broccoli soup today. I get a lot of clients saying they're not sure what they should be eating, they get bored of the same old things and they don't have time to prepare things. So this meal takes about 20 to 30 minutes to make from scratch. Broccoli soup, we make enough so it'll last 2 to 3 days, although I do like the soup a lot, so sometimes it doesn't quite go to plan that way and lasting that long. So, but for your average person, this is going to last enough for 2 people for 2 to 3 days. Okay, so we'll go through the ingredients first. I just want to say at the outset that we tend to like spicy and hot foods, so you may not want to use all the ingredients that we actually use today, but this is the way we like it, so try it out and then adapt it to your liking. I'm not going to go through measurements of food or weights and quantities. It's just chuck it in and not quite hope for the best, but let's go through the ingredients and what you need to use. So obviously your broccoli. Now I've got 1.5, I don't know what you call it. I know these are florets, but the big bulb of broccoli. So we've got quite a bit there. I'm making this for 2 people that'll last a couple of days. Okay. I've got 4 medium-sized potatoes sliced up. I'll give you a close-up now in a minute. 1 whole red onion chopped up. Don't worry about how fine it is. And I've got 3 cloves of garlic here, again chopped up. Also going to need some good quality coconut oil for doing the initial frying of the onion and garlic. Coconut milk, fenugreek. Again, you don't need this, but for our taste we use that. Cayenne pepper, give it a bit of a kick. Normal black pepper. Pink Himalayan sea salt. It's not your normal table salt, so get a good quality sea salt or Himalayan salt there. Water, we tend to use bottled water. And also you're going to need a knife to cut everything up, spatula or spoon to do the stirring with, and a blender. Okay, so I'll give you a close up of that, and obviously a nice pan. So again, just going over the broccoli, 4 chopped up potatoes, whole red onion, 3 cloves of garlic, some fenugreek, cayenne pepper, coconut milk, normal pepper, Himalayan salt, coconut oil for doing the initial frying, and some water. So we're going to chuck some pre-cut up coconut oil into the pot. So we're melting the coconut oil in the frying pan on hot. Get the onion and garlic into the pan. And just stir them for a minute or 2. So we're not cooking that for too long, just say a minute or 2. Then we're going to add in the potato. So that's 4 medium-sized potatoes chopped up. And just stir them in. And you're not doing these for very long, it's just to get them in the pan. Now, I didn't start off using potato in the soup, but once I started using them, I found it tasted so much better, much more like a soup that you're used to, a bit more creamy, made a big difference. So I do use potato from now on, but you don't have to. So if you're off the potatoes, don't add them. If you're not quite sure, try them, then try them without. Okay, then we're going to add the broccoli. I've pre-boiled the water, so I'm going to pour the water on top then. Now, I wouldn't cover it completely with the water. And then add up with about half a litre of coconut milk. So you've probably got half the pan full of water, and then top up the rest with the coconut milk. Again, I wouldn't cover it completely. Okay, so it's not quite covered. And push it down. Okay. Bit of sea salt, not too much, or Himalayan salt. It's not coming out much, so I'm not putting a horrendous amount in. Fenugreek. This adds more of a curryish taste to the soup, which we really like. Don't go too mad. Cayenne pepper, again, adds a bit of a kick. Nothing scientific about that. And a bit of normal pepper, ground black pepper. Just mix that in. Now you want to bring that to the boil and then simmer it for around about 10 minutes. So this has been boiling away now for just about 10 minutes. Just check, it feels a little bit soft, not too soft. It feels just about right. Okay, so turn the gas off, and then we're going to let it stand for 20 minutes, half an hour. And then we're going to put it in the blender. So I just want to let it cool down a little bit before we put it in here. So we've let that cool down for 20 minutes or so. You may be able to get away with putting it in hot, but I prefer to let it cool down a little bit first. So I'm going to just skip the soup into the blender. You might need to do this in a couple of shifts as such. Pour that in. Okay. Get the oil and pull the lid on. Now, because it's still a little bit warm, I would take the lid off slightly, and then I'll take the breather hole off. Safety first. Just add a tea towel over to stop any unforeseen accidents, and then give it a couple of whisks. Okay, so all blended up, and just a matter now of putting it back into the pan. Carefully. And then all I do then is reheat it for a couple of minutes, just get it up to heat again, and give it a taste, and maybe add some more spices or pepper and so forth. So I'll get this on a heat for a few minutes. So we're just reheating the soup now. I have had a little bit of a taste in it and it wasn't spicy enough for me, so I've added a bit more fenugreek, cayenne pepper, salt and ground black pepper, and it's just about ready now. So just so you can see the consistency of it, I'm just going to pour myself around that. So you can see there, it's not runny, it's nice and thick, and usually that'll be enough for a couple of days, but I'm quite hungry at the moment, so I might make a good dent in this. And there you go. So we'll put the ingredients again at the end of the video, and I'm going to tuck in.